Maria! Playtime is over!
Hey everybody, my name is EXCEEDINGSHADOW. Welcome to an episode of Tales of Shadow X, and today we'll be doing a game by Insomniac Games, and this game was recommended by technically, I guess you could say it's by GameStop, because they literally recommended me this game. This game is Song of the Deep. I also want to give a big shout out to Mega Man NG that has inspired me to really go buy this game out, because he's really getting pumped up for the game, and he's also did a Let's Play on it. So go check out his channel at Mega Man NG, one of my favorite Let's Players. So this game I have played a bit actually at a demo kiosk. Well, most of a demo, basically, really ghetto-like demo. Just put a TV in front of a counter of GameStop, and then you play the game there. Because he had it, a day or two before before it even comes out. So it's pretty good. So it's really good way to make me play the game, see. And the thing is, this game was only $15. So how can I beat that? But anyways, I should shut up and let's listen to the story.
He went out to sea, and each night Merrin waited at the rocky cliff edge, holding up a candle to guide him safely home. The two of them were poor. Their roof was leaky, and they sometimes went hungry. But as long as they had each other, Merrin knew they would be okay. At night, her father sang her songs about his great adventures. He sang of giant leviathan serpents, haunted caves, and a lost city of gold beneath the sea. Merrin knew the stories weren't real, but she loved to listen to them. She drifted off to sleep, imagining the wonders of the world below. And her life continued that way, simply and happily, until one night, her father didn't return. Merrin held up her candle at the cliff's edge all through the night, staring out at the empty sea. She shivered in the cold wind as she watched for him all the next day. Her eyes welled with tears as night fell again, and there was still no sign of her father. At last, she collapsed into sleep. In her dreams, she saw him, trapped deep beneath the sea, calling to her for help. She awoke with a jolt. A desperate and dangerous plan was already forming in her head. She took scraps of metal and wood her father had caught in his nets and pieced them together. She hammered and bolted, she measured and sawed, and before the sun had set, she had built a tiny, rickety submarine. With trembling hands, she squeezed inside and dove down beneath the waves to search for her father.
I'm not gonna lie, that was actually a pretty touching story, and I actually kind of liked how it was a storybook kind of narration. So, a couple things. If he's drowning below, isn't he technically dead? No, that's rude to say, honestly, yes, but I think she said he was drowning, if not, or he's just stuck down there, which I'm gonna go with the stuck down there, hopefully. And the other thing is that the thing that she made, that submarine, I don't honestly think it would stand a chance to be underwater. I mean, that's no way. That looks like it's stable to be underwater. And also, that was just so sweet, like, for real. Like, I freaking, his daughter, like, just going out to sea and to go find him. I mean, look, I get that's, like, really freaking depressing and stuff, but that's also just super sweet. I mean, I don't even know if I would personally do that myself. I mean, I would love to, but I'll be afraid to even go underwater whatsoever. So that takes a lot of courage and guts to do that, for real. So, I just gotta admit, good job on that, But anyways, this game, I can't look. Okay, this game was, published by GameStop, but it was developed by Insomniac Games, which I have to say, GameStop, good choice. I mean, me personally, no offense, when I think GameStop, okay, cool, making a video game, that's a little like, well, it's not saying it's not realistic, it's just, they're mostly, they're just a game selling company like thing, disputer, whatever. I learned that word from watching Breaking Bad, which, yes, I am now watching Breaking Bad after literally like 5 years of never watching the show, not even once. So, to let you guys all know about that. Anyways, besides that, this game is fucking, it's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually somewhat small-ish game. Smallish, I mean as in short, but it's actually pretty good for what it is. So, look, okay, one thing else you have to just notice that the environment music is freaking amazing. Like, okay, it has that, well, duh, deep sea, underwater kind of feel, because that's what the game is. And like I said, GameStop, I would never picture them to make a game like this. Now, I'm serious, that's kind of bad to say. I mean, I don't know if it is or not, but I just can't picture them making a game like this, or even saying, oh yeah, let's do this. Or maybe they're like, hey, Insomniac Games, whatever games you want to make, we'll just make it, whatever, we'll just publish it, whatever. We'll help you get the money to make this game happen, you know? Because all we do is that we love playing your Ratchet and Clanks, Spyro the Dragons, and we loved fucking Sunset Overdrive, you know? I don't know what else right now you guys made, but maybe they're like, hey, we're desperate to try to get into the video game industry, and we want you to be our very first little person to experiment with. Not experiment, I guess I could say, but like, hey, we're trying, we want to see how it goes, we've heard good things from you guys, of course, you know. Sony loves you guys, whatever, you know, okay, so we want to love you too, I guess, I don't know, I have no idea how it went, so, okay, so, like, the mechanic of the game, it's, like, I would say you have to get used to it, but not really. It's kind of simple and sweet. As the game will explain, like, you can grab stuff, and you can do certain things, and speed up, and whatnot. You know, like, that's great. It really is. But, like, really, I don't know. It's something totally different, and I can't believe to say this, but I can't believe they released a game. This might be the what's the word? The lowest budget game ever released, ever. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying as in downloadable copies, because digital wise it could be $10, which is whatever, you know. There's been some games that's been launching for $5 or fucking $2 or fucking $10, you know. So that's nothing. But this copy, you know, a physical copy on disc, you know, or even cartridge based, that's amazing. $15 plus tax. I say like $17, but whatever, you know. That's still crazy to think that that's that much money. I was super and like surprised, super fucking surprised. I was like, no fucking way this game was that much money when I was talking to the GameStop representative, and really it is. It surprised me. Now the gameplay, it's not that hard. It's very simple. It's very good. It's a puzzle based platformer, and it's underwater. I mean, yeah, a lot of people don't like underwater video games because of simple fact as in underwater physics, but this game is just only underwater, which is totally fine. And like, I don't know, I guess for what the game is, all I know is it's a short game. I don't know how big of a short game it is, but I do know it's a short game. So that's all I'm really aware of, and you know, hopefully it's more than that. But like, I don't know. So there's no DLC that I'm aware of, so that's something like, really? GameStop's not doing DLC? I'm not saying they're not doing, it's just that there's no DLC even mentioned, which is like, this is GameStop we're talking about, right? So I don't know if it was Insomniac that's making all the decisions, or it's GameStop that's making all the decisions, but all I know, for $15, how can you beat that? You can't beat that. I wish every fucking new game would be at least $40, how back in the day in the GameCube era. I really wish it was that much money. I would say 40, but personally, I know back in the day, like Super Nintendo, we were at 60 at some point, but then it went back to 60 in the last decade, which sucks, but I personally would think it would be better if they release it as a $40 game. Now, Nintendo has been doing it like that for a very big while, and then during the Wii era, they bumped it up to $50. You know, so $10 more. And in the Wii U era, they bumped it up to $60. Like, okay, cool. The traditional price that we all know and love. Well, now we don't love, but we all know. And then what was it? Oh, sorry. By the way, right here, we're not. It's not. I don't know if it's technically a mini boss or not, but it's basically what we just had to do. Just kind of attack his shit back to him. Repulse. I don't know what the fucking word I'm trying to say for. So, like, and for the cartridge-based stuff, for the Game Boy Color, for the original Game Boy, the Color, Advance, I'm not sure how much it was supposed to be. Maybe like $30, $40 probably at launch. I don't really know. And then for the DS, I was aware because I was really kind of paying attention around that time. 40. And then 3DS, 40 to 50 depending on the game. For real. So, I like how their handheld it's at least, $40. And then for the console, it's $60. So I can see that. I kind of like that kind of method. Sony, I like how they keep trying with us their little handhelds this series, and it's a lot of good ideas, but they just, I don't know, they're not capitalizing on it for some reason. I don't know. It's like not appealing enough. It's like Nintendo, whatever the fuck they're doing, their marketing and all their freaking strategy and stuff, it just works like crazy good. Now, I like how I'm talking about really freaking anything besides this game, which is actually kind of funny. But one little thing I want to mention as well, as I was saying, as Sony capitalizing on it, I'm surprised Microsoft hasn't really tried it out yet. They're on their third console, being the Xbox One, and they had the Xbox, the 360, and the One. So I was very surprised that they have not released a copy of not a copy of a handheld version of it. So, oh yeah, by the way, I'm trying to take these freaking like little things, I don't know how anyone cannot like this game, guys. You have to pick this game up. It's so indie, and it's not an indie game. It's just not. But it has that charm to be an indie game, and that's pretty freaking sweet. I don't know why I said when I think sweet, I just thought literally of Sonic Adventure 2. Gotta go oh boy! Oh, by the way, I'm also playing Splatoon, so in case that even tells you of anything. Yeah, right now, literally when you're watching this, I'm also trying to record in advance for the final Splatfest, which is going on right now, which I can't miss this opportunity. It's the final one. There's no way. So, anyways, what else can I really say? I don't really know. I'm trying to think, but nothing's coming really to mind at this moment in time. Oh, by the way, I like if you're trying to talk through this this video game with like the mindset of talking, it's kind of hard to do that, especially when you're trying to pay attention to the freaking narrator. And I'm just gonna tell you straight up right now, you want to listen to the narrator. This is not this is not live commentary, by the way. If you don't know, this is actually post. If you seriously didn't know it's because the reason is that, like, I'm doing this on the whole PS4 share feature, and we can do stuff with it and stuff, So, yeah, that's kind of the big reason that I'm trying to play it. That made no sense. There's the biggest reason why I'm trying to record it like that, because I don't have an HDMI capture card yet. I need a Elgato gaming capture card. Actually, if you don't already know, if you want to help support me get an Elgato HD gaming capture card, there will be a link in the description below for Patreon or PayPal.me to help me, get one to ramp up my equipment for YouTube. So yeah, I don't know. That kind of helps me out. That's my biggest goal, really, just to trying to hit that Patreon. I'm not gonna say Kickstarter. Oh yeah, help me get Kickstarter on this freaking thing. What's the Kickstart about? We're trying to kick me into gear of getting me a Elgato. That would be freaking awesome. But I really doubt anyone's gonna really, help me as much. But you never know. There might be some some precious people that just like love. Hey, I love your content or something. Just wanted to help you out and stuff, and support you, or just donate some money to you, depending how they really want to say it. So, yeah. But anyways, I really don't know what else to tell you, really. Trying to think of it, I don't really know. Boost Jet. The Boost.
amidst the wreckage of an old Fomori vessel, lay an undamaged
I'm actually pretty
propulsion
tired. My left
device.
eye just like suddenly wanted to start to
Merrin
close.
bolted it onto
It's
the
like,
back
why
of
are
the
you
ship.
tired, left eye? Dude, wait, didn't I have some chocolate? Dude, wait a minute. Hold up. Hey. Now you wanna tell me, hold up, we got C. Now you wanna no, hey. I don't know if that's how it goes. Smoke weed every day. Alright, anyways. Honestly, I have never really smoked weed. I have been, I want to say pressured, but then I don't want to say I'm pressured. I have been asked to do it, not gonna lie. And I want to seriously telling you guys, I have never smoked weed. I am seriously telling you, I have never smoked weed. I'm not telling you like, oh yeah, I never smoked weed. I'm just saying that for the kids. No, I have never smoked weed. I've literally have thought about it, but I said no. I mean, if I said yes, I would have said yes to fucking cigarettes, and that's fucking shit, you know? It's fucking shit tier. No, fuck that shit. So, yeah, no good. It's no good cigarettes. So, oh yeah. Yeah. Alright, anyways. So really quick. The reason I was prompt to smoke weed before, a lot of my friends at work, and a lot of them actually still do this, which is totally fine. I don't judge. They smoke weed. Now, one actually, it's funny enough, actually has a medical problem which has to smoke weed. It's very funny to me. And I'm like, you smoke weed anyways, and now you have a medical problem that you have to smoke weed. Like, okay, so she's enjoying herself. Pretty funny, in my opinion. But honestly, like, I thought of it. I said no, and this is the one good thing I like about people. When people say, when you say no, and this is the one thing I really like and appreciate that they kind of like say when you say no. I love it when smokers or cigarettes or anybody who's really addicted to anything that's kind of like that, like nicotine or something. I really, really appreciate and I like thank you, kind of. Not saying thank you really, but I really appreciate them, saying like good, it's a bad thing, you shouldn't get into it, and they even know that, but they just offer because they offer. It looks kind of bad if you're the only one and they do, or sorry, if I do, do that. So that's kind of a good thing, and also like that I just love when they do that. You say, hey, do you want to smoke a blunt or whatever, and you're like, nah, and I'm like, good for you, man. Like just don't do it. Drugs are evil or something. I don't fucking know, but you know what they say. Which I really do appreciate when they say something like that. Which it really like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a bad thing you're saying no. Especially when the people that's trying to tell you, do you want some or not, and they're not pressuring you at all. They're just saying like, hey, not good for you, man. You never done it. Awesome. I won't like judge you. I won't force you to do something you don't want to do yet, or just do in general. So I love that. I just do. I don't know. It's just. Like, okay, if you are a smoker or you do weed or something like that, I have to say, please say that in case someone ever says no. Because realistically, it goes pretty far, especially for your own, side. Because think of it like this. You would be the person that's causing them to start it. And you know for a fact, and they know for a fact, that it's a bad thing to do, and it's just a terrible thing to get addicted to. And you already know an experience of what it's gone through, how much money you spent on just that bullshit alone or whatever. And yeah, it can make you feel good or fucking stress relief for that moment, but in general, it's bad for you. So if you don't really tell them that, would say, okay, cool. You tell them it, and and you don't say thank you, like, all right, cool, whatever. That person feels bad, which forces them in their mind to think that, hey, I should probably smoke anyways to be like the fucking cool kid, or hey, I don't want to be left out or something like that, or whatever. So just saying it all alone can probably do a lot, and you won't even really know until you actually done it. So, but seriously, like I said, I've never smoked or did weed or whatever else there's, like, I don't know, cocaine or drink while driving. I don't fucking know. But I'd say it's just, just say good for you. bad thing to do, don't ever do it, or whatever. Something good, encouraging to say thank you for saying no, or good for you. I don't fucking know, man. It's just whatever you gotta say. And I know this is basically nothing to do with Song of the Deep, but it's just something I feel like I have to say. I don't know, it's something I had to say. So, I don't know. But anyways, let's go back with Song of the Deep for a minute. Song of the Deep, okay. I kind of want to play the game to beat the game, but then I don't at the same time. Now, my reason is because, like, I have so many other games I'm trying to really tackle on to just play the game and defeat the game. So it's not really my biggest, like, hey, pet peeve that I want to, play this game. So, yeah, like, I don't know what else to tell you. Just, I don't really want to. So, yeah. Besides that, there's not really much else to tell you guys. I mean, we are basically very, very close to the end of this, episode of this Tale of Shadow X. I believe. Yeah, I think we are. So, oh, by the way, I've actually been trying to play Splatfest for about the whole recording, and I've lost connection 4 times. My internet is really shitty at this moment in time. I'll probably can disconnect it and then put a fan right next to it so it can blow out all the fucking dust or heat or whatever's in it, or whatever's making it think it's stupid, and just promote it. I don't fucking know. Like, fuck, man, I'll rub you until you fucking feel better. I don't fucking know. Just start working. So, yeah. Anyways, I believe we have a minute in. So, dude, this part looks like Atlantis. I've not seen that movie in like forever. I seen the sequel. I haven't watched the sequel. I don't think it was as good as the first one. You know, it's one movie I've only seen like a few times, but I know it was like not a classic. It was just a big thing back in the day when it was getting released. Treasure Planet. I don't know why. The first time I ever saw that movie was literally on Disney Channel when they were promoting it for the very first time, and I think that was it. I think I watched it like one other time on Disney Channel, but never really caught on to the whole thing. Oh man, that's actually pretty cool. Freaking using the lights and shit like that. Yeah, look there, she. Anyways, hopefully you liked this game. Hopefully you guys go pick it up. I would say don't buy this game more than $20 because that's a ripoff. Because I got this game for $15. So, anyways, everybody, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I see you guys all for the next episode of Let's Play Tales of Shadow X, which is not going to be Song of the Deep, but it's a very beautiful game. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. All right, bye.